Hey guys, what's going on? We just saw Warfare. I have seen Ex Machina. I've seen Annihilation. I had not, funny enough, seen Civil War by Alex Garland. I thought it was good. I haven't seen a war movie, I think, since 1917. That was, yeah.
I think so. Yeah, I thought it was Dunkirk, but I
But,
think 1917 came out after
oh, okay.
Dunkirk,
So,
right?
okay. I saw
I
1917.
think I saw 1972, so I
Okay.
forgot about that.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the last one I watched.
Yeah, overall, I like this a lot. I like the whole one location. Obviously it's based on a real event, and it says in the beginning it's kind of all based on memory. I assume most of it is accurate. Acting was great. It's really as quiet as it is loud. It shows the slower points of war, and I think that's more movies showcase that too. These days, but I feel like that's where it really shines too. The writing's really good, like all the comms and radio chat and everything. That's I'm sure that's all accurate and they're as best as they can make it and realistic. There aren't like really too many crazy action sequences, but there's like two main ones. Just those enough. It's like I don't know, they really stick with you, and you can see how everyone's kind of affected by that. That really helps build the tension because you never know when the next thing's going to happen. A bunch of shots of guys running across the street, someone else giving them cover fire and stuff happening, and you don't know if someone's gonna get shot or whatever. The tension was like continuous throughout. Acting was super, super good. Yeah, I mean, I would probably give it like a 9, 9.5. I really wish I saw it in IMAX. I forget when it came out, but at this point, like the digital was the only option we had. One of the better war movies that I've seen in a long time, probably like the best so far of the 2020s, I would say.
Definitely better than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be the typical just like actiony, shooty kind of like war movie. But I think like them being in like just the like one location definitely helped raise the tension because like you said, you never know when like the next thing's gonna happen. And it's a
Mhm.
lot of them just kind of like again, I would assume what like actual like being in like Iraq was like because you're kind of just sitting around doing like nothing for a while and then boom, like shit just kind of starts popping off and it's like just real quick like one big thing happens and it's like back to kind of like not doing anything but again you don't know like when the next time you're gonna get shot at or anything like that, so that was definitely like helped hold the tension. And I felt like I don't know, not that like in other war movies you don't like, I guess like you're not put in the place of them, but I feel like again like one central location and just having like that small like cast at least for the
Yeah.
beginning, like you definitely like kind of felt like you were there with them
And
like.
they like remade that entire like block like from scratch, I
Oh, I
believe.
didn't know
And
that.
then yeah, no, that was all remade from scratch. Like I
Oh,
saw like
that's
a
sick.
small behind the scenes thing where like they just built that. And then so in the very beginning of the film, you see a photo, which I assume is the real photo of the real house. Yeah, and it is like a weird note to make, but like the fact that it is based on a true story does make it feel more real. Cause I could see thinking back, like I can see if this wasn't based on a true story, no, they just someone just made it up. I can see like little parts where they could have made something happen to kind of
Mhm.
progress. Like, oh, this side character dies, and this person. But like because it's real, like you don't anything could literally happen, and like
Mhm.
you don't know going into it, unless you read about the actual story. Yeah, and that kind of gives a different kind of like tension to it.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
because you don't know, like it's not like oh this is the main guy, he probably doesn't die. Like I didn't know anything about the story, so I didn't
Mhm.
know who lived or who died.
I didn't give it a score. I'd probably give it like a I'd give it like an 8 out of 10.
Yeah,
It was good, yeah,
that's
I
good.
liked it.
Yeah, all right, cool. Warfare.
Warfare. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Hoorah! Pew, pew, pew.
Like the hoorah.
Yeah, gotta throw the hoorah in, even though I think they were Navy SEALs, but
Yeah, they were.